Hey, it's Trixie. Welcome to the Underground. Something happened yesterday that we need to talk about? You know, I thought like going in here, I would just talk about something exciting that happened this weekend. Like I saw an active drug deal. It was so cool. I was coming home from the hospital late at night because my mom's in the hospital. Oh, that's another thing. She gets an obstruction all the time. So, but now she's old, so I get nervous. They stick a tube up her nose, down her throat. It's disgusting. And I'm in there watching, and all I could do was try to find the curtain to get the hell out of the room. It was so bad. So I had to eat. I'm an emotional eater, so I went to McDonald's, and it was like after 11, okay? Great time to eat. But I went through the drive-thru, and I see this car go in front of me. I could have been a cop, I'm telling you. And I said, what's going on here? So I went up to the window, and I couldn't get there because there's someone at the window, walked up on foot, handing a baggie to the drive-thru teller. And I was like, yes, I know what that is. I don't know what drug it was. It was a small bag. What do you think, John?
Yeah, probably heroin. Small,
great.
Like wax paper.
Not wax. It was like a baggie. Like it could be like pot or Coke. But I would think like, why is she getting that small amount of pot? Like I'd get a big bag.
Probably Coke.
Coke, yeah. Maybe, that's what I was thinking. Maybe Coke.
Yeah.
I don't know what drugs they're doing now. Fentanyl? I'm out of the...
When you go downstairs to leave the building, just look to the right and see what it looks like.
Listen, when I was coming here today, I was like, what's going on with this place? Everybody looks like they're on drugs. Yeah. Walking very slowly across the street. So, marked down yesterday, beside it being my sister, the Rose Report's birthday. Happy birthday, Rose Report. I'm waiting for my friend to join me at the Longhorn Steakhouse in Enfield. And as she arrives, I'm getting a text. Trump was shot. And I said, are you joking? And she said, no. And my friend just came, and I said, Trump was just shot. And you know how loud I am, John?
Yes, oh yeah.
I don't need a microphone.
Everybody knew then.
The table next to me is looking at me. The guy's looking at me like stone-faced. Then I look over his wife, and she's smiling. I said, okay. Well, I had somebody at work said it to me yesterday that they hope he gets shot. And I say, don't say that, because you never know what consequences are going to come from that. So... hopefully, you know, I didn't like when he got up and he was like, fight, fight. I didn't like that because his people are already angry. How much more do you want to go? How bad do you want it to get? And this morning when I turned on the news, at least he called for unity. And I'm hoping he's like George Wallace after he got shot. Remember George Wallace? He was kind of a segregationist. And then he changed after he got shot. And I'm hoping, you know, that was kind of cool that he called for unity. Now, let's see. Now, he's a leader. Let's see if he can lead, because he needs to bring... independents don't really care for him, and liberals certainly don't. Let's see if he can grow the tent. If he can change from this, because it was like a sad sight to see with the blood coming out of his ear. And it's just... then I saw the guy on top of the roof. Wow. It just makes me think, 20 years old? Are you kidding me? A Gen Zer shot him. And he was a registered Republican, which was, I found, very strange. He did donate $15 to a Democratic group.
He had explosives in his car, too.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
So 150 yards away, a football field and a half. And I saw some guy saying that he saw some guy crawling on the roof with a rifle. I don't know why they didn't stop the rally and get him out of there. But all I can say is they can't protect him. I mean, it might happen again if he doesn't maybe tone it down a little bit. I think this country's crazy, and on both sides. I mean, now it's the left going crazy. I mean, they had that Steve Scalise killer, the Bernie Sanders follower that shot Scalise, and he didn't change too much. But I'm hoping Trump kind of realizes, you know, he's like almost 80, and like, do something. You can't be angry your whole life, can you? And then his followers, you see him giving the middle finger, F you, MFer, and it was like really such a sad sight. The people behind Trump after the shots, I was watching them not really moving. If I heard shots, I'm like laying on face planting on the floor, on the ground. I can't believe they really didn't. Maybe they were still mesmerized by Trump. I don't know, but I heard someone saying it was inconceivable that this happened. Really? I think it was inevitable. And if you think you can protect him, you're crazy, because anyone can be gotten to. If history shows And like, think of the Manson followers. They're all drugged out, and they got to rich people. They got to Folger's heiress. They got to Sharon Tate. Anybody can be killed. So I hope he like thinks about this, because that was pretty scary. And that guy from the Heritage Foundation, what's his name? Kevin Roberts, saying we're in the midst of another second revolution, and it's going to remain bloodless if the left allows it. Well, what do you think? The left don't have guns? Do they think Republicans are the only ones that don't have guns? It's just the shooter knew he wasn't going to live. I mean, this is suicide bombers. Okay, suicide shooters, because that's what's coming. And the shooter on the roof, the Secret Service, you missed a spot. That's a big spot to miss. Trump, I can see him. Do you think he's going to sell his T-shirts with his bloody ear on it, John?
No.
No?
No.
No. What do you mean?
Somebody else will. I don't think.
No.
No, I don't think he will.
He sold his mugshot.
He didn't sell his mugshot.
Yeah, the shirts with the mugshot on it. Yeah, he did.
Okay.
Geez, John, you got to keep up on the memorabilia.
I'll have to get the source down.
You're so funny. So I've been watching Wimbledon. Now it's Carlos Alcaraz and Novak. And Novak was getting his butt kicked because he's 37 and this kid is 21. So I'm thinking, yeah, he's going to win. But I was so upset. Jasmine Paolini. She's this like 5'4", not even 5. That's my height. She looks like an 8-year-old on the court. She made it to the final. She got beat. She made it to the French Open final. She got beat pretty bad by the Polish girl, Swiatek. And she actually is Polish. She's Polish, Italian, and Ghanaian. But I'll tell you, that semifinal with her and Donna Vekic was the longest semifinal ever in the Open era. I love her. She's got these cute little dimples. She's smiling on the court. She's so good for women's tennis. I just was so sad she lost. Maybe next year. So I saw Nikki Glaser on Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy Kimmel's off. I don't know what he should come back after this just happened. But she was saying she went on a Taylor Swift tour. She's seen her 5 times in 10 days in 15 months, and never went to pee. That's a 3-hour show. You never went to pee? I kind of, that's why I won't go. I'm like, oh my God, just to get down from the nosebleed section. She said she went to see Taylor Swift in Europe, just happened to be there while she was there. And she said she spent money on Taylor Swift because instead of having children, she looked up how much it costs to have a child. To raise a kid from 0 to 18 is $1 million. Oh, thank God. Thank God I didn't have any kids. I don't have the money. So everybody died. I want to tell you who died. Excuse me. Shelley Duvall died. That was the biggest thing for me. Wendy, give me the bat. That's why I bought the bat. Jick. I love that scene. That scene where she's on the stairs and she's like this. And Wendy, darling, light of my life. Okay, so they shot that scene 127 times. She said she almost had a breakdown because of Stanley Kubrick. And yeah, he's like a perfectionist. He looks like a madman, or looked like a madman. He's no longer with us. And also Sharon Doherty, who I just talked about on my show, was it a week ago? She just died. And I hope her husband's happy. He was a scumbag. Karma's going to hunt you down, honey. And who else died? Richard Simmons. So let's talk about Biden for a second. Oh, he introduced Kamala Harris as Vice President Trump. Yeah, you're laughing. It's not funny, John. It's not funny.
Your candidate is of sound mind.
What do you mean my candidate? Why are you calling my candidate?
Well, who are you voting for?
Taylor Swift. I wish she would run. I know I had the Trump's guy, that my stalker came in to see me at work. He goes, you're not going to vote for Biden, are you? And I said, I'd vote for a freaking hanger rather than vote for Trump.
See, there you are.
Well, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? He's hateful. I don't want to vote for mean people.
Well, you'll see.
He's bad for the country. I don't care what you say. Well, let's see if he changes. We'll see if he can change. Biden introduced Zelensky as Putin. Oh, I can't take it anymore. Please go. Go away. I just can't take it anymore. What? What are you laughing at? It's not funny, John. You live here. It's not funny.
I'm minding my own business over here.
Yes, you should. But thank you for all the Swift merchandise you gave me. Oh, and I should thank your wife with your American Express card. I think, oh my gosh, so funny. A stray dog who got kicked by a man pissed off that he was resting in his parking spot, got him back. The dog came back with a pack of other dogs. Can you imagine? And got revenge. They were scratching the car, leaving dents and bite marks. I saw the picture. I love it. Dogs are getting revenge on jerks. So that conversation with Nancy Pelosi, when they were like, have you conveyed to Biden what you said this morning? You know how she said, we'll wait till after NATO to make his decision. He already made his decision, but she's trying to tell him, make another decision. And, oh, John, there's a bug. Get it out. Okay, got it. Pelosi, I can't stand bugs. Blame my mother. Pelosi said, I'm not having this conversation with you about what I talked to the president about. Rachel Scott, are you concerned whether he can win in November? Do you think he can win? Pelosi, am I speaking English? And if that was me, I'd say, no, you're speaking Italian because look at your hands, look at your fingers. She's so funny. I'm not making any statements about any of that now in the hallway. I miss Nancy Pelosi. Oh, she's so strong. Ugh. What do you mean, ugh?
That's what I said.
I love her. I love strong women. Yes, John, you don't. You don't love strong women. Well,
no, I do.
You got me in front of you.
No, I do.
Yes, you do, because you got me here.
As know what they're doing.
I do.
You do, but Nancy Pelosi does not.
She's not out of it. She's not
out of her mind.
But she's not demented. I don't think she has dementia.
Don't think?
No, she's not.
I want to really see your definition.
You just don't want to. You don't agree with her. She's not demented. I can tell a demented person.
She lies right to your face all the time.
Yeah, right. Oh, you should talk about lying. Not you, but your guy.
You give me the facts on Trump and I'll get you the real answer.
Okay. All right. Trump wants to force migrants to fight for sport. You like that idea? Why don't you set up a migrant league of fighters and have your regular league of fighters, this is him talking, fight the champion of the migrants? Oh, why don't we just have gladiators again? Oh
my! Sounds like a bad idea.
See, yes, this is why you like him, because you're crazy. You're as crazy as he is. You're as unbalanced as your man. New research in the journal Deviant Behavior. John, did you read it? A person deciding to cheat has nothing to do with the partner. Well, no kidding. We know this. You're the crazy one. And more on the tendency of the person cheating. Yes, we get it. Men are weak. Okay, this bug is not leaving me alone. Get out. Get out. So strong commitment to a partner and has a lower likelihood of cheating. I can't stand cheating. Just leave. Just leave. Why? Because you still want your laundry done and your sandwiches made? But passion and intimacy is not... Wow. Just shut him off then. Satanists in Florida, yeah, I'm not surprised they're hanging out in Florida, offer to fill school counselor roles after DeSantis law. I mean, he responded, as long as you're not gay, we can have the Satanists in there. No, I'm just kidding. The law states allows for religious chaplains, I can't read, into public schools. Satanism is a religion, guys, so this is what the Satanists say. Nothing in the text of the bill serves to exclude us. That's true, too, because they're a religion. And no credible interpretation of the First Amendment should a school district now choose to have chaplains, they should expect Satanists to participate as well. Lucian Greaves, co-founder and spokesperson of the Satanic Temple, says. Oh, Kanye West, this is a lovely country we're in. Kanye West ex Amber Rose is set to speak at the RNC, which is tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. What do you think his ear's going to look like? Oh, it was all bloody last time I saw it. Not good. And she endorsed Donald Trump. She campaigned against sexual violence. Headed the slut in LA against the slut walk. She headed the slut walk in LA against sexual assault. She's endorsing Donald Trump, a man found liable for sexual assault. I don't know. I should talk to her about that. What's going on? What are you doing over there, John?
I'm just setting up one of my new props, that's all.
Oh, you got a prop? Let me see.
Lady Justice.
Oh, jeez, look at you. Oh, that's kind of cool, though. So, I don't know. Okay, so listen to this one. Arsenic, lead, and other toxic metals were detected in tampons. Did you ever use a tampon, John?
No.
I've used one once in my life. They had more than 12 metals, okay? A recent study found, this is many brands, okay? 30 tampons from 14 brands. That's disgusting. I never liked them. See, I got good instincts.
Should I be installing a machine in the men's room down here?
Did you hear they're going to be installing bullets in vending machines in Texas?
Bullshit.
In Texas. That's okay. Lovely. More shootings. So, They can't figure out whether this arsenic and other metals leach out into the vagina. Okay, they better figure that out. They need more studies. Hurry up, hurry up. There's arsenic in the vagina. They don't care. A man using online dating posted in real time about getting stood up on his first date. That's sad. He was cute too. She pushed the date from 8 to 10. That's not a good sign right there. He shared it on TikTok. He says, listen, I don't date because this is rye. I dated a couple times online, and I'm like, are you crazy? This is what you got to offer? And my friend's going online dating. Oh, you should see the Ben she meets. I'm going to have her come on the show because it's horrible. He waited until 11 o'clock, the poor guy. I would have gave her 20 minutes. 20. He kept calling her. She didn't answer it. Went to voicemail. He was disappointed. He blamed himself. She's rude. Don't even think it's on you. George Clooney said in an op-ed, get the hell out of the race, Biden. You're not the same man you were. And people are mad at him. Like Joy Behar's mad. And I'm like, no, I think this is right. We have to really pressure him to leave. And where's Gorgeous Gavin? We need to get Gorgeous Gavin in there. And then Kamala can be the VP. Because I don't think they're going to vote for her too in the white states. Do you think? Nope, they won't. They already don't like women. They didn't vote for Hillary in those states.
That's not a woman.
She's a woman? What are you talking about? She's a woman.
Yeah, the body is with the brain. What the hell is that? What? She's out of her mind.
John, are you serious? So you say Nancy Pelosi's out of her mind? I'm starting to see a pattern here.
I think Hillary's worse.
Okay, Hillary, Kamala, Nancy. No. What do you have in common there? Okay. I'm thinking about you. We're going to have to re-educate you.
There's nothing in common with Kamala because she doesn't do anything.
She was a smart lawyer. She was a smart DA.
What happened to her since? She's a freaking hyena now.
Well, a hyena? Okay, the fake laugh. I get you. Meanwhile, on Truth Social, Donald Trump is threatening to send Mark Zuckerberg to prison if he gets elected. Why? I don't get it. Project 2025. Let me just cover this quickly. Replace federal civil service jobs with political appointees that Trump likes, so loyalists. Dismantle parts of federal government, including the Department of Education. Republicans have been talking about this for years. Expand executive power. Well, the Supreme Court just did that. Crack down on abortion rights. Yeah, they just did that. So they want a federal probably ban. He's trying to distance himself. Yeah. And then porn should be outlawed. Well, are you listening, men? They're going to outlaw porn. What do you think about that? That Kevin Roberts, I don't like him. I just don't like him. It's like, you watch out for the gays. I got my passport ready. Trump on Truth Social said, I know nothing about Project 2025. I have no idea who is behind it. Who's behind it? I'll tell you who's behind it. Dr. Sleepy, Ben Carson, Cuckoo Ken Cuccinelli, Jailbird Peter Navarro. These are your people, Trump. You don't know who's behind it? He says, I disagree with some of the things they're saying. Some of the things they're saying are absolutely ridiculous. Good. Stop there. And abysmal. Anything they do, I wish them luck. Why is he saying I wish them luck? But I have nothing to do with them. So now you know he knows. So who's lying now, Johnny? Who's lying now? So they're giving
so many people weigh words.
They're giving Trump credit for it. So this has been Googled more than Taylor Swift has. So you know people are paying attention to Project 2025. Actually, that lady that I was talking to at dinner, she said she read it's like 930 pages. Just give me the cliff notes because I don't want to read that much. I already know it's trouble. It's religious conservatives. All right, you guys, I got to go on my bike. Yeah, I know. I saw the time. People have already fallen asleep on me. Sorry. Subscribe to me. It's free. Thanks for watching the show and supporting me.